I gotta set it up. I don't know how to set it up yet.
Welcome to live chat. Remembering God guides me. What do I look like on here? Can it see the background or what?
No, I can only see your face. Can you see in my background or no?
Yeah, I can see part of your background.
Yeah, I can only see your face.
Okay, so I'm assuming we're live.
Yeah, we're live, mommy.
Can you get onto your other phone and go on
Yes.
the thing to? I'm trying to cut the computer on right now.
We're live.
And go on. I'm not sure why mine is like so close up to my face.
So you can't see the messages?
Huh?
You can't, because on mine I have to create. Let me see. Let me create a channel first.
Okay, so for those that are tuned in, we are doing a live and we are going to start doing more lives. And so we're going to start inviting more people to do the lives with us. And so this is our first attempt to do a live, and we've invited someone, which is Rhapsody. She's here with us, and we are attempting to do a live.
I am going to do my makeup while we're on live.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to cut the computer on because I'm trying to see, because I want to interact with the audience. And so I'm trying to, I should have had that ready, but my computer's cutting on.
You know where we should go live? TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go live on TikTok.
That's a you and Rain.
Yeah.
I'm not on TikTok, so I don't know how all that. But yes, I do believe that we should do
Alright, chat, I'm gonna pin my hair up like that.
So we have 5 people on. It shows 5 people. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Yes, we're doing a live. Be patient with us. This is our first time, and we would like to start inviting people to do lives with us. And so this is a tester, so we're testing it out right now to see how it's going to run and operate. So, and right now I'm trying to get on the computer to get on
20 people, Mom.
Huh?
20.
20, yes. Hi, everyone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we do want to start doing lives with everyone. So, and then we want y'all to interact. So we're going to start inviting y'all to do the lives with us so we can start, just making this bigger, interacting with everyone. So I'm going to get on the computer, go to YouTube, and hi, Azazel.
Hi.
Okay, let me go to YouTube. I guess I can see the comments right here, so I don't really need to go on my computer to do that.
Yeah, I don't know why you were last time.
But last time it was going like a little too fast, and so I just thought maybe going on the computer I can like slowly look at the comments so that way we can all interact with each other. Well, while that's loading, we can pull some cards and see what Divine Source would like for us to know today. Hi, Paradise. As Paradise, guess why I'm here? Guess why I'm here. So the first thing that comes out, it says the universe communicates. Tune in, receive. Great awareness. Yes, have great awareness. The universe is communicating with you. You are developing, you are creating your personal development. You are set clear goals, intentions, focus on all that you are grateful for. Focus on the good. Now, focus has been coming to me a lot lately. So, whatever goals that y'all are wanting for yourself, right now is the time to focus. Really focus on what it is that you're wanting. What it is that you're wanting, because it is open for you to receive. So know what you want, really want, and focus on that. Okay, so okay,
Focus
I'm not.
too.
What did you say?
Focus has been coming up to me too.
Yeah,
But
focus has been coming to me a lot lately. I guess
yeah.
because things multiply. So when your energy is like on point, I mean, it's like this portal that opens up for you, and you just whatever it is that you're focusing on, you're going to get multiplied, you're going to get amplified back to you. So right now is the perfect time to focus on that goal that you really want for yourself. So let's see what else card comes out. Okay, so as soon as you succeed in convincing yourself of the reality of the state sought, results follow to confirm your fixed belief. Convince yourself that whatever it is you're wanting is already yours. Whatever you're desiring, it's already yours. Your wish is already accomplished by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled.
Yes, I love that card. I think that's why focus has been coming to me, because I feel like I've been kind of focusing on the wrong things, and it really wants me to direct my energy to the things that the desired outcome and exactly what I want. So that I think that's why focus has been coming to me a lot.
Yes. It's so important because it's putting it into practice daily, because our minds tend to take us places that are undesirable, but to continuously have that focus on all is well, all is good, all is great, everything comes to me, just easy and effortlessly, like just keeping your mind on all the great things, you know you're just training your mind to stay focused on all the good things that is happening in your life, and all the things that you're wanting to bring in for yourself. That's your goal. Your goal is to focus on a better life for yourself, and so focus on that. Focus more on the things that are good and great in your life, rather than focusing on all the bad things that are happening in your life. And it's put it into practice daily, and it will get better and better. We are living examples of that. We really are. So let's see. Okay, so say words that are in alignment with who you are, who you want to be. Yes, say words that are in alignment with who you are, who you want to be. Let's see.
Oh, fuck.
So I guess I wanted to also talk about becoming becoming God to change your circumstances. And that was by Reverend Ike. And think about it, all the great qualities that God has, that you see God having, you also have that too. God lives within you, and so we need to bring those great qualities out within self. Now with me, I see God as very confident, and walks and talks, and just knows exactly what God wants. God knows what he wants, or she. It doesn't really, you don't have to put a gender to it, but God lives within you. So you are God, and know what you want, and walk with confidence toward that goal, toward that whatever it is that you are bringing into your reality. So say words that are in alignment with who you are, who you want to be. Let's see if we have some that we can say, like, so you can say, you're strong, you're brave, you're bold, you're courageous. You are a billionaire right now, right? In the here and now. All you have to do is talk, walk, and act like one. And then you will, like, the more you convince yourself of this, it starts to become your reality. It starts to become your reality. So it's changing your old mindset to a new, better mindset that is more beneficial to you and your needs. So if the old way wasn't working, the old way of thinking, the old way of feeling, if it wasn't getting you anywhere, then that's what's time to let that go. It's time to let that go and start focusing on a better mindset, better thoughts to help you move forward in a more positive, uplifting, empowering way. Hi, KNT. What is this sincerely? Okay, so we talk about, well, we talk about a lot of things on this channel, but uh, it's more right now. It's more about changing our thoughts to better thoughts, so that way we can create the reality that we truly desire for ourselves. And with that being said, we also have to tune into the emotions that we really want to feel for ourselves and the type of thoughts we want to produce. Because anything that you're putting out into the field is going to come back to you multiplied. So we have to be mindful and watch what it is that we are sending out into the field, because whatever you send out into the field. So if you're sad, and if you're angry, and that's the type of energy you're throwing out into the field, that's the type of stuff that's what you're going to get back multiplied. So we are just being mindful of the type of energy that we are producing. Oh, you are somebody. You are somebody. You have to believe that you matter, and that you count. So that's something that I would change. So use an affirmation that will help you. um, if that's how you're feeling, it says, KNT says, and I am not a billionaire. If you find one, let me know. I will predict a stock for his or her. Sincerely. Yes. Well, you we have to break out of the limiting mindset. We have to break out of the limiting mindset, because we are powerful beyond measure. And when you know this from within yourself, things start to change. You have to take fear out of the equation. When you take fear out of the equation, when you take limiting beliefs out of the equation, and you start to open yourself up to just a unlimited, right? Unlimited. You have access to unlimited a supply of things, right? And so you have to start telling yourself a new story for yourself. You know, it gets better and better. You may not want to be at right now, but it does get better and better. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. You have to start telling yourself a new story, a better story for yourself. I am love. Everything I do is love. I listen to my intuition. My spirit guides me. And Azazel Knight, he says, in the mind, you are rich. Yes, everything has to do with the mind. All is mind. So
Yeah.
if you can master your mind, you can master anything. Mastering your mind is key. Key. Start telling, like I said, start telling yourself a new story. Start telling yourself a new story that is beneficial to you. Now, do you want to continuously have a mindset that uh, you are this and you are that, but has it been taking you anywhere? Mentally, physically, spiritually, has it been taking you anywhere having that type of mindset? Because if it's not taking you anywhere good, then it's a distraction and it's time to let it go. So this is where we start focusing on the things that are good, or the things that we the things that we want. And I don't like to use that word want, but let's just say use that just so that y'all understand what I'm saying. But the things that you desire, because we already are all these things already, and it's for us to go within and know this from within ourselves. But if you're still in the process of getting to that point, then what we do is we're focusing on all the things that we do want for ourselves, all the things that we do desire for ourselves, and we stop listening to the limiting beliefs, the limiting thoughts that are going on within us. We start reprogramming ourselves for better. And so that's why it's important to have your positive affirmations, your I ams, and just anything that's positive, uplifting, and inspiring. Start writing down affirmations to help you, and read them daily. Have your note cards, write them on note cards, have them on note cards, and read them daily. These, you can get these anywhere. These little note cards, and then when you get up for the day, go through your note cards. Go through your note cards of your positive, uplifting, inspiring notes. And the more you continuously read these, your body is going to start feeling that, and you're going to start embodying that, and you're going to say, yes, you know what? You're going to start empowering yourself by doing this, by doing your affirmations daily. You will start to empower yourself, and you will start to get somewhere. And so, say words that are in alignment with who you are, who you want to be. I am 100 times better mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. This is something you might want to put down. KNT, if you're still on, this is something you might want to write down in your journal or on a note card. I am 100 times better mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. And say this every day. Say this every day. When you get up, you read your affirmations, do your note cards, read your note cards. Things are changing for the better.
Yeah.
When you no longer believe in the limiting mindset, when you no longer believe in the fear, things get better and better. See, fear doesn't exist unless you feed it. The
Yeah.
old system,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Fear doesn't exist unless you feed it.
Yes, fear doesn't exist unless you feed it. The old system, the old ways of doing things is no longer supported. So this is why the universe, divine source, is doing this beautiful transformation to us all, awakening us and having us aware that we do have the power within. Okay, we have a visitor. And then today I will do my best. So don't beat yourself up if you didn't accomplish everything. Just wake up knowing that today you will do your best and give yourself praises for that. I think also giving yourself praises is very important as well. Uh, we may not hear a lot of praises from other people, and that's okay, because the most important person to give ourselves praises is ourselves. And so give yourself praises that you got up and you had a good day. It doesn't even have to be anything big. From small to big, you just give yourself praises for what you did do today. You are surrounded by people who love and support you unconditionally. Believe this to be so. Yes. Even if the outside world is showing you something different, just continuously tell yourself, I am surrounded by people who love and support me unconditionally. Yes, that's a great affirmation to write down as well. Take fear away and watch what opens up for you. Yes, take fear away and watch what opens up for you. You start to see things that you couldn't see when you were scared, when you were in the fear frequency. And that is so true. When you start to take fear away, so many more doors and opportunities. I mean, they've always been open to you, but when you take fear away, so much more is revealed. So much more is revealed. So, so walk with confidence, talk with confidence, you know, speak up for yourself. The universe doesn't give you the idea if it wasn't possible. Trust and believe that the universe gave you that idea, that thought, because it is available to you. Now, whatever thoughts you're having, ask yourself, is this good? Is this thought going to take me somewhere? Please, somewhere where I am wanting and choosing to be at. If it's not, if it's a limiting belief, if it's in the fear zone, then discard it. Say, you know what, that's not where I'm going, so I'm not going to go there with my thoughts. I'm not going to go there with my emotions. And then just start, like earlier today, we were in the mall, and Roxy mentioned, she mentioned, oh, she mentioned something. She said something, and so I had her say three things that she liked about that specific part of her body, right? And then she had me say some things, three things, specifically about something I had said also. And so we're supporting each other. We're helping each other get out of that.
That negative mind frame.
Yes, yes.
That, like, we need to.
See, because sometimes we don't even realize we're saying it, right? So we don't even realize that we're saying something negative about ourselves. But our whole body is listening. Our whole body is listening to what it is we're saying. And so we need to be mindful of what we're saying about ourselves. Our what is the saying? Our The way I think about myself is more important than what others think of me,
Yeah.
right? So you have to start having a better way of thinking about yourself when it comes to your physical looks, your mental abilities, right? Physical, mental, spiritual, like just everything about you. Love your whole being. Like just love who you are fully. And don't mind what other people may think or say about you. Just focus on how you feel about you. And if you don't have a good way of feeling about yourself, start using your affirmations and start saying great things about yourself. You can look these affirmations up, like self-concept affirmations, self-love affirmations, whatever it is that you are struggling with when it comes to you, your body, or something physically going on the outside of you. You can look up some affirmations to help you. Write them on note cards. Again, like I said, write them on note cards, and you can read them daily. And the more you read them to yourself, the more your body is listening and taking that in, and the more you'll start to believe this, and the more it just gets better and better. You have to stay consistent. You have to focus on being the best version of yourself. Focus on being the best version of yourself, and it does get better and better. You have to trust and believe that it does get better and better. So let's see what else. I prioritize my peace and happiness. Manifestation is real. Start speaking positivity into your life. Change the way you think, change the way you speak. Yes. Prioritize your peace and your happiness. A lot of things has to do with your thoughts. Once you change the way you think, you change your whole world, right? You change your whole world. And this one came out yesterday. So write down what it is that you really want. Write it down, and write it in the present tense. Write it down in the present tense. And that was something I wrote down just the other day. Uh, yes. Just say it in the present tense, like as if you have it right now, like you're living it right now. Like I am grateful. I'm happy and grateful now that I am, and then you fill in the blank, whatever it is that you see for yourself, you want for yourself, that you desire for yourself. Write it in present tense as though you have it right now. The healing power is within. Fear is nothing but an illusion. The power is within you. My life is filled with constant blessings. This is also something you might want to add to your notes, your cards that you speak, your affirmations, right? My life is filled with constant blessings. Becoming God to change your circumstances. That was by Reverend Ike, and that really hit me because yes, however you see God, you can also embody those same characteristics, that same character, but you can embody that as well. It's not limited to you, it's available to you. So start telling yourself all these great things, exactly how you see God. How so powerful, powerful beyond measure. If this is how you see God, well, God is within you too. So this is something that you need to also embody yourself as well. Shift for the better, focus on self and where it is God is taking you. Everyone chooses, this is another affirmation. Everyone chooses me, always connected to our loved ones. It's the thought that matters, it's the thought that counts. That came to me. So I just wrote that down. I am happy and grateful now that I am a fill in the blank, a multimillionaire, right? Whatever it is that you see for yourself. Master wisdom, master teacher is within you. The master wisdom, the master teacher is within you. Wisdom is applied knowledge. Yes, wisdom is applied knowledge. So not only you're getting this information, not only are you uh, getting all this knowledge, but you have to also apply it to your daily life so that way it can benefit you, right? Because if it's not benefiting you, then you're on the wrong track, right? We want to think, speak, and act in a way that benefits us. So a limiting mindset isn't going to benefit us any. So that's why we need to change the limiting beliefs, the limiting thoughts into better thinking, into better beliefs that are more beneficial to us. Like one example is like uh, a lot of times people they create their own hell because of things that happened in the past. And so if you believe that uh, Jesus came and did what he did to take the sins away. If you believe this, then you have been forgiven. You have been forgiven, and you are cleansed. And so now you can start moving forward in a more positive way. You've been renewed, you know. So now you can restart a better life for yourself. So it's all about what you believe, what you're believing in. So if you believe that you're not a billionaire, if you believe that you're um, I'm not really thinking of what it could be, but whatever it is that's limiting you, if you believe in it, then that's what you're going to get more of. Notice that. That's why it's so important for us to be mindful of the type of energy and the type of frequency we are throwing out into the field, because whatever we throw out, we get back multiplied. That's why it's very important that we are mindful of the type of energy we're throwing out into the field. What do you want? Do you want to feel this way? Do you want to feel this way? Whatever it is that you're feeling, do you want to feel this way? Well, if so, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Do you want to continuously think this way? Well, if so, then continue to do that. But if you're ready for change and you're ready for things to get better, then it's time to start affirming better within self. So start telling yourself that new story. Start telling yourself something better so that way you the more you stay with that affirmation, when you start affirming that every day, you will start to see the results. But you have to stay consistent. You have to focus on that goal that you, whatever it is that you're wanting a better you. Okay, well, stay focused on that, right? Stay focused on your affirmations, affirming to yourself a new, better version of yourself, a new, better version of life. Trust trust the process. Trust the process of spiritual evolution. Understand every experience serves as a stepping stone toward a higher consciousness and fulfillment. You are connected. You are certain about your path. Experience spiritual growth and clarity. Focus on your higher self and your divine purpose. Let go of any past beliefs or limitations that are no longer serving you. Embrace wisdom and understanding. Embrace wisdom and understanding. Trust in your intuition and spiritual guidance. Your efforts to serve others and raise your vibrations are being recognized by the universe. You are supported and guided by divine forces to continue your journey of self discovery and spiritual service. keeping your mind conditioned for good. Keeping your mind conditioned for good. Do this constantly. Your mind is constantly receiving and transmitting. Be rich in every way. Your energy is contagious. You are anointed. Universal love, mirroring back, freedom, connected to the whole universe. There is no limit. You are connected to everything and everyone. You have a great relationship with yourself and with others. You are thriving. All becomes one. It's an inner feeling. Receive graciously with a grateful heart. So, would you like to talk about some things that have been going on? Something that something that you've tackled yourself throughout the week?
Well, I know you mentioned earlier. You mentioned like, sorry, you mentioned something like it really just really, what really matters is what you think about yourself, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And I think, for those that don't know, I'm a correction officer, and I was dealing with something where, we were being in the blame, or um we were being, I would say, in the blame for something that we had nothing to do with, right? And it was really pissing me off because I'm like, we weren't the ones that did any of that. So why? But you know what? I had to calm down, and I realized that it doesn't matter what. And then in turn out, I found out that they were like laughing, calling us shit, and all this other shit, right? And I was just like, you know what? At the end of the day, my, I don't even have to explain to you. Like, like, I'm not even gonna go. It just matters as long as I know the truth. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter what anybody else, has to say. So like that's something that I've been dealing with, or that I've dealt with, because I don't even care anymore. But it's just a simple, just knowing that my truth is correct. I mean that other people don't.
You're kind of breaking out. Can you say that last part again?
Is it me breaking out, or is it you?
I don't know. It could be both of us.
Um,
Well, why did you say that last part? Just the last part.
just that I forgot what I said the other part. Just that I know my truth. I know my truth. I know it stands. I know my integrity stands, and I'm not gonna sit here and argue with anybody. You believe whatever you want to believe, but I know who I am. I know what like I was the one that was there. I know what happened. You know what I mean? Nobody else was there. That, like, nobody else knows the actual story.
I
So
love that you said that. I know my truth. I know who I am.
yeah.
And it doesn't matter. It does not matter what anyone says or thinks. That was something that was worthy of writing down. I know my truth. I know who I am. It does not matter what anyone says or thinks. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, so when you're in the midst of 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 let's just say chaos, or what are those veggie chips?
Yeah.
So when you're in the midst of chaos, when you're in the midst of an issue or a problem, it's it's always good to stay calm and know who you are. Know that they do not have the power to change you, especially to something that's lower than them, right? You know, And sometimes people are tested to see, because it's all about how you react and how you respond to the situation. That's going to make or break, the outcome, right? It's going to determine the outcome. And
Right.
as long as you, but yes, they pissed you off. They pissed you off. But again, you said you know who you are. You know your truth, and you know whatever they say doesn't matter. But even though it is frustrating at times that things like that happen, but you had the power to to change the way you were feeling within self. See, because the power is within self, right? The power is not on the outside of us. The power is within us, and so we do have the power to tell ourselves the story we want for ourselves.
Right.
And
Right. And I
so,
know you were telling me to switch the story, but I do want to master, like, when people like talk shit, I want to be able to master, like, it not affecting me at all. Like, just zero, like, zero care. Like, oh, you're a hoe, or oh, you're this and that, and just zero effect on me. Because I know who I am and I know I'm not those things. Or even if I was those things, I'm secure in the fact that whatever it is, but
yes,
just I really want to master, have like whatever noise is on the outside, really not letting it affect me.
yes.
And I think I'm starting to learn how to master it. The people that are talking, I don't respect. So it's kind of like, I don't even respect you. So why would I care what you think or say? Like, I don't think that highly of you anyway. So like, why, like, it doesn't really affect me what you know what I mean? Like, I
It
really
is
want to
mastery.
master that.
Yes, it is mastery. Once you start mastering that, like no one. What am I trying to say? No
Only
one
your
has the power to change you. No one has the power to
Only
make you
my
feel
own
like you.
opinion of myself matters.
Say it again.
Only my own opinion of myself matters.
Yes, yes, yes. And so, just mastering, uh, not letting things affect you. There's something that I wrote down and I gave y'all to put on y'all's walls. Um,
I remember because I had it still. It was like basically like nothing has control, or like it was like nothing has the power. It was something. It was something. I remember it. Wait, does Ray still have it on? Let me go see.
yeah, yeah.
I might need you to write me another one of these. She still has it up. She says, "Act as if nothing bothers you. Nothing disturbs my peace. Act
Yes,
as if nothing bothers you. Nothing disturbs my peace."
yes. I
Yes.
think that's very important. That's a very important one. So if y'all want to write that down, please do so, because I think that's a very important one to have written down, and for you to say that daily, especially if you find yourself tested at times, because people do tend to test you at times. But it's really the universe seeing if you've learned from it, right? If you've mastered that part of yourself.
Mhm.
So if you can master not letting things affect you in a negative way, then you've mastered. You've mastered it. You've mastered it. And so we give gratitude for that. Abundance, completion, and transformation. Celebrate now. Yes, you are receiving abundance. You have completed your cycle, and you are receiving a beautiful transformation. And the time to celebrate is now. Reality of divine blessings is here. Intensifying its influence. Yes. Divine blessings is here. Spiritual enlightenment. Material abundance. Personal power. Success. Growth. Spiritual awakening. Culmination of efforts. Balance. Fulfillment. Prosperity. A lot of us is doing a lot of work within self. And when we do videos like this, it's just confirmation, right? But you already know within yourself. You know if you're doing the work within self. You know, and that seed that you planted is it's blossoming. You know, it's uh it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Trust the cycles of life and the divine timing of your journey. Endings lead to new beginnings. Embrace any transitions or completion. Experience a significant phase of growth. Yes, we should all be experiencing a significant phase of growth right now. You are being rewarded. There's fulfillment and positive transformations happening. Spiritual growth, love, your love life, career, finances, good health, wonderful and amazing family. A mindset that benefits you and your surroundings. You have created a mindset that benefits you and your surroundings. Affirm. Affirm to self. You have created a mindset that benefits you and your surroundings. All right. Well, I am grateful that you came on this live with me, Miss Rhapsody. And
You froze. You froze.
I guess it started over. It's showing that well, the timing started over.
On mine it didn't.
Mine it did.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
we were about to end this anyway, so
Yeah.
So we are just grateful that we are all here and that we can experience this beautiful transformation together, and that we're all here to support each other, to give ourselves love and the support that we need to continuously move forward in a more prosperous way. I love you all, and I pray that you all have an amazing and wonderful day, because you truly do deserve to have an amazing and wonderful day. So be it. It is done. Mwah.